I was going to say from farts to dirt, I guess, is where we're going.
It's a Monday.
Right, exactly.
It's a Monday.
Welcome.
I mean, what are you going to say?
We're here with pastry chef Gretchen and a special guest. Who do you have with you today?
Yes, I have my nephew Dylan with me today. This is a great hands-on kids activity.
Sure.
So we have a kid
Perfect.
to help.
Show us how it's done.
Yes.
So we're making dirt. It's a summer staple in my eyes.
Dirt cake.
I was telling you about it, you know, when I was little. I made it when I was with my parents and at summer camp. It's just one of those things that really says summer.
So much fun and so easy. We're going to set up a nice assembly line, get it all together.
What are some of the ingredients?
Well, you're going to have cake.
Okay.
We're going to have our chocolate cake. We have some chocolate pudding, some crushed up Oreo crumbs. That's kind of your layering. And then we have some worms, of course, for the effect.
Sure.
You're going to want to get,
right here.
Yeah, you're like a little, you know, kind of plastic pot, some fake flowers, you know, whatever you kind of want to accessorize with, that kind of a thing.
Okay, so when it comes down to it, I'm going to ask the question that maybe a lot of parents are looking to know. Is there a way to cut calories in any of this?
Yes, you could. You could definitely, this is made with whole milk.
Okay.
So I could definitely reduce the milk down. Definitely take some of the fat out of the cake, use egg whites, that kind of a thing. You definitely could reduce this if you needed to, or probably a sugar-free option.
And if perhaps you're looking to cut down on some time that this takes to make, can you buy a cake in the store and just use it that way?
Absolutely, absolutely. Box mix cakes, little boxes of pudding, that kind of a thing.
Great.
Speed up time, do it ahead of time, freeze it, pull it out when you need it, that kind of stuff.
Dylan, what's your favorite part about making all this stuff?
Probably putting in the pudding in the cake.
Yeah, why? I think that's probably a lot of fun. What's your favorite part about it?
Crumbling it up.
Yeah, and let's talk about that for a second. The crumbling part of that, can you do it in a food processor, or can you just use like a rolling pin or something?
You could do it, or just like a knife with your hands, get right in there and mix it all up, crumble it all up, and we got our little bowls here of crumbled up cake, so we're ready to go.
All right, so we will be making more dirt and more good stuff coming up in the next couple of minutes, but first, let's go out to Miss Emily Lenahan, who joins us now with a check of what's on WIVB.com. Hey, Em.
Welcome back. I'm having memories of my childhood, especially childhood summer coming back.
Yes. How much fun is this going to be?
Yeah, dirt cake. I love it. And this is the finished product. Can you? This is so cute. It's a flower pot. Flowers. You wouldn't even know that's edible.
No, right. Well, don't eat the flowers. That's not edible. But everything else is edible, I promise.
You can eat it with the scoop in the pot.
Yes, we got the little scoop. So cute. So to accomplish some of the stages of your dirt cake, we have our cake, we have our pudding, and then you want some crumbs. So
so we have to make crumbs.
We have to make our crumbs. I think you can buy crumbs, but this was way
let's
easier, and we can make our own crumbs.
Okay.
Two different ways to do it. If you have a food processor, you can just break them up in pieces and put
Dylan
them.
is doing that.
Dylan is going to demo our Oreos here with our food processor.
Perfect.
If you don't have a food processor, you're going to do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
Bag, rolling pin, you know, just kind of crush up the pieces.
And just roll them out.
And just roll them out. The food processor is going to give you the best crumbs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's going to give you the finest, best crumbs. So when you have everything in there,
you're going to turn it on. Usually crumbs are something you don't want in your kitchen.
Right, but this is the greatest.
Dirt,
you gotta have dirt, you gotta have a little mulch for your little dirt cake there with your flour. So the easiest way, is definitely the food processor, or if you can, and you have to, you can use the rolling pin to get your dirt.
Now the graham crackers are for, we're gonna do like a...
We're gonna attempt a sand one. I have a little, it was a beach pail, you know, so I thought.
How cute, what a good idea.
Why not try the blonde version? I got some like little aquatic jellies.
Oh, how fun.
Instead of the worms.
So a different spin, starting here on Winging It.
Yeah, so we'll try a beach version and then a dirt cake flour version.
Okay, Chef Gretchen, so nice to have you here. You too, Dylan. Are you enjoying your summer vacation so far? Is this the first day of it?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. We're going to send things to break right now. Coming up, of course, we'll be back in the kitchen later finishing our dirt. The hot sauce is next, though, and Ed's going to talk to a parenting expert about what we can all learn from bullying from Karen Klein. Or more grumpy. Ask somebody why they're grumpy at 5 a.m. on the West Coast. Okay, as we get into making our dirt with Chef Gretchen and her nephew Dylan.
Yes, we are ready for assembly.
Okay.
We have a nice
The time has come.
We have a nice little assembly line kind of lined up. I washed and sanitized these before I used them.
Right.
Just because, you know, this was from Home Depot, this was from like Hobby Lobby. I just wanted to clean them out because they're probably not like a food safe sort of thing.
And
so
I
you
have to
want
say,
make
I think
sure.
it's so, I love the idea that you had kind of the blonde version, the
Yeah,
sand.
yeah.
How great is that? And someone's having a birthday party. This is a nice, fun, easy treat.
A beachy themed
Yes.
one, and you could go crazy with the beach theme. I mean, this is just kind of like a test run, so we'll see how it goes.
And we also have to say somebody tweeted us asking if they could use fruit instead of gummies.
Yeah, and definitely. How cute would it be to put like your strawberry in the dirt and just have the green kind of poking up so
Yeah.
you could pull it out? You know, make a little chocolate covered strawberry. You could definitely put like slices of strawberries in between each layer too, so you could eat some of the fruit along with it.
Options are endless.
Options are endless.
Okay.
So we're gonna get started.
Okay,
We-
Dylan's going to be assembling the
Dylan's
traditional
going to
dirt.
be assembling traditional. I'm going to try the blonde.
The
so we
sand,
have it
yep.
sort of just broken up in pieces.
Okay.
So you just want to start with the cake on the bottom first, so it's easier to
Okay.
scoop up when you,
You
go
don't
to
need
start
it like
serving
broken
it.
up too much. You don't want
Not
it crumbly.
too much, no. Just, you know, enough that you kind of just do a little healthy layer.
Okay. Now, I always wonder too, like with the dirt, with the crumbs of the graham cracker Oreo, you know, whatever you're using, can this sit for a little bit, or will it get soggy, or will it start to taste better?
It
or?
will start to get soggy because the cake will absorb the moisture from the pastry cream.
Okay.
And it definitely would have to stay under refrigeration and then maybe be left out, served, and then put back under refrigeration. The pastry cream will require refrigeration.
Okay. Dylan, have you ever made dirt before?
No.
No, first time? Okay. Are you going to try some of this later after the show?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He said that some of his classmates have brought them in.
Oh,
so
yes.
this must
Oh,
be a
yes.
very popular.
This is a childhood staple.
So this obviously is very popular for classroom birthday cakes.
Okay, so we're doing cake.
Cake, pastry cream.
Okay.
Cake and pastry cream.
Okay.
And like I said, if you wanted to do layers of fruit, you know, in between, you could do layers of fruit.
Right.
Or anything else that you wanted to throw in there, jam, you know, something like that. If you wanted to
make it
do
fun.
crushed up Oreo crumbs with the layers of stuff, you know, he can do that too.
Do you ever cook, Dylan? Are you in the kitchen much?
No.
Except for last night when he helped me make pizza.
Oh, really?
We
What
made
pizza?
We made a homemade pizza.
Oh my gosh, how
from
yummy.
scratch.
Ooh, crust
yes.
too?
Yes,
Oh
of
my
course.
gosh, awesome.
You can't have an aunt like me and not make some homemade pizza from scratch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was in there stretching out the dough and putting the sauce on.
Did you
so-
throw it up in the air, Dylan?
No.
No? No?
We don't get that crazy at Aunt Gretchen's house.
Oh, okay.
Aunt Gretchen's not that much of a pizza maker. So once we get just a healthy layer,
Okay.
finish off with your cake on top.
Okay.
Cover up all your pastry cream, seal it in there. I'm going to take my sand, my pseudo sand.
I love this. And this is great. Like, you know, Dylan's here doing this, helping you out. This is a great thing for the kids to do.
Yeah, they can get right in the kitchen with you, you know, set it up like an assembly line so they can just grab the stuff that they need so you're not stopping and starting in between.
Right, right.
You know, you can decorate and finish it however you want. You can make some little sand dunes. Then we'll take our, these are just actually some sort of aquatic shapes that I found.
fun.
So I got like the little starfish, little fishies, seahorses.
That's so cute. I love this idea.
And then, Amelia, you have the final touch in our hand.
I know, I'm so excited. I grabbed it before because I wanted to put the pail into the sand bucket.
So we got some aquatic shapes.
And even if you found, you know, I'm thinking you get like mini pots,
yeah.
and then each kid can have
Yeah,
their own individual
100%.
one
I
at
saw
a party.
really small ones, so you could definitely do like individual servings for people, and then you know everyone could just distribute it, and then they'd be done.
That's so fun. Okay, Dylan's going to finish up with the dirt. We have our sand finished here. I'm going to put a pail in it because it's done.
There we go.
There we go. How cute. I love this idea. How fun. Okay, we're going to send things into break now. Coming up, I'll have weather in 2 minutes. And then after that, Ed will be back in the kitchen for a look at our second helping. A beautiful live look outside on a cool, breezy Monday. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
This music just makes you want to dance, right? We're here with Chef Gretchen and her nephew Dylan. Thank you guys again for joining us.
You're
Second
welcome.
helpings right now.
Yes.
What exactly can we make with more ingredients for dirt that we may not be using?
What you could do, because you're going to have some pastry cream and you're going to be making cake already,
Okay.
is make some mini Boston cream pies. Make some cupcakes instead of making all cake. Hollow out the center. I have my pastry cream here. So I'm just going to pipe some in.
Can you make a bag yourself, and this looks like wax paper.
This is actually parchment paper.
Okay, wow, look at that. I know my stuff.
This is actually parchment paper, and you can turn them into paper cones.
Great.
So that way you always have them.
Okay, so you want to fill up the cupcake
Fill it up, save your little lid.
Okay, and then you're
cut
slicing
off,
it a little bit.
Take off a little bit more, put
And then
your
can you
lid
eat
on.
this part?
Then you have to eat that part.
Great.
I have some ganache here, or chocolate frosting, whatever you want to use. Get a big slather on there.
Very sticky, so you want to make sure that you're putting it a lot on it.
A lot
seems.
on it,
Okay.
a heavy hand. And
Looks
then
really good.
you have mini Boston cream pies.
That is perfect. That is awesome. Okay, so Dylan, tell us, is this good? Yeah?
Are you going to have some later?
Yes,
You're going
Okay,
to have
good.
some like in 10 minutes?
probably.
Okay, so obviously there's still a lot perhaps that's left over. Is there anything else that we can do? I mean, how many servings do you think this would make?
Well, I think like if you did a box mix, makes like a 9x13 pan, which is going to give you more than enough for this and probably at least 6 to 10 cupcakes.
Oh, perfect.
So if you don't want to do this idea now, you can always freeze your cupcakes and pull them out later.
Oh, that's a really good
Or
idea.
freeze the cake scraps and pull those out later.
So
you
it's
can
really
always freeze things.
perfect summer treat.
Yes, that you can whip up easily and look how cute they look.
I love this. Okay, you guys, you should come in and can we try these? I want to try a
Yes.
Boston cream cupcake.
A Boston cream cupcake. We
Yeah.
can do that.
I'm really excited about this.
Cut one open. You can try that.
I love your sand or dirt, Dylan.
How do we
That's
cut
great.
this with this?
Yeah, sure. Cut
Okay,
right
perfect.
into it.
All right, so what's coming up tomorrow on Winging It Buffalo
Okay,
Style,
coming up
Andrea?
tomorrow, Chef Adam from Sample, he's going to be back in our kitchen.
And Buffalo Bills star Brian Mormon's coming in with his wife Amber, who's coming out with a thrilling new book.
Doesn't this look so good? Plus, we'll get a behind-the-scenes look at some of the exciting developments downtown at the waterfront. I love the
Ed,
waterfront.
thank you for being here
Oh
today.
my
It was
gosh.
so much fun.
Thank you so much for
Cheers.
having me, you guys.
Yeah,
I love the
thank you.
show.
Boston cream.
Of course, find the recipes on WIBB.com and wingingit.tv. See you tomorrow.
See you on
Well, I won't,
Tuesday.
but everyone will see you tomorrow. So good.